feel-good workout where we go live every Friday with my amazing mother-in-law who will be joining me shortly. This is a low-impact seated and standing exercises that have been physio approved, that are used in care homes around the world. We've had up to the age of 100 join us. This workout is for you to help you feel good physically and mentally and help reduce risks of chronic illnesses. Please do whatever you can. Just start. If you can't do an exercise, just march on the spot or do some deep breathing and join us afterwards. Brilliant. So we are ready to start. Do you need this? Sorry, 1 second. Thank you. Okay, brilliant. So sorry about that. We're going to start with our breathing. So let's all take a seat. We have a breath snack, which we start off just to calm the body and mind, kick in our parasympathetic nervous system. I want you to just relax your mind and body. Maybe place your hands on your legs, close your eyes, maybe place one hand on your chest, one hand on your stomach. And all we're going to do is take in some deep breaths. So first of all, breathing in positivity, slowing the breath down, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose ideally, or the mouth, but whatever feels good for you. And trying to maybe slow down the breath out. So breathing in, I'm going to do a count today. Every week is slightly different breath snack. So you can go onto YouTube, make sure you're subscribed. You can just do the first few minutes of any of our feel good workouts for any time you're feeling anxious, anytime you're feeling stressed. Just tuning into your breath will really help. I'm going to count to 4 as we inhale, and we're going to try and exhale to the count of 6. So it's a longer exhale. Do what you can. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep your eyes closed. I want you to just see how you feel as you return to a normal breath. Maybe you feel a little bit calmer, a little bit more relaxed. I really hope so. Just keep your eyes closed. Place your hands over your closed eyes. Take a nice big positive inhale. Bring a smile to your face, and then just open your eyes with your hands there, letting in a little bit of light. Breathe in again, and on your next exhale, you can release the hands away. And that is the power of breath. Just taking a couple of minutes. Everyone on Zoom or YouTube, give me a thumbs up if you feel a little bit better, or drop a comment. Great, I can see lots of you feeling a little bit better and calmer. So what we're going to do today is we're going to start by marching on the spot, seated or standing, so we can get our steps in. This is our aerobic activity, so our cardio snacking, steps that you can get in the house. Anytime you can't leave the house, as the months get colder in the UK, this is a great one to do just when you're sitting for too long. So we're just raising the heart rate. We're warming the body up. This is going to be a bit of our mobility snack today. While we do that, you can either stop marching, or you can try and keep the steps going and just rotate the head. We're just adding in a few neck rolls just to loosen up all the muscles, and then changing direction. It's a little bit harder when we're marching because we're having to keep our coordination, keeping our brains fit, which is all about reducing our risks of things like dementia and Alzheimer's. Again, we're going to do our mobility snack, maybe moving the arms now with the feet. Don't worry if you need to just stand or sit, and just do what your arms let you. Maybe one side is a little bit tighter than the other. Nice big circles if you can. Coming forwards the whole time during this workout. I want you to smile. That's the most important. Let me see the smiles on Zoom. Brilliant. I want your back straight. I want your stomach muscles to be nice and engaged. That means bringing your belly button to your spine. We're going to relax there. We're then going to put our hands behind our head. You can maybe stop marching, and we're just going to twist side to side, just loosening out the spine, keeping your waist forward so that the rotation is coming really from your back and your torso. If your stomach muscles are in tight, you might feel this lovely release as well, twisting side to side. Keeping the hands there, elbows are opening out. So I'm not like this. I'm trying to really lengthen, straighten the back. We're going to add in a new move today where, if you can see me, I'm bringing my elbow to the side. We're working to different planes of movement. So that's really important in all the exercises that we do, and the functional movement. So how we move during the day. Can you feel a lovely stretch on the side of your body? Elbows wide, we're keeping that breath that we learned at the beginning. Nice deep breathing through all the exercises. Doing what you can, lovely work, and relax. Relax the arms there. We like this move. We've been doing this for a few weeks now. If you're seated, Mummy will be joining me shortly, but you can just sit down and maybe move forwards and back. So you're kind of just getting a nice bit of rotation with the body. If you're standing, it does feel great to do a little bit of a dance move, really opening out these hips, circling round. Shall we change direction? Beautiful work. Just do what you can. This is your workout. You are here. That's the main thing. You're investing in your physical and mental health. And then finally, we're going to add in some rotations with our leg. If you're able to balance, this is your balance snack, as I call it. Balance is really important to practice every single day. So either use a sturdy chair or a wall or a table, something that's not going to move. I will show you the seated option as well. But if you are balancing, you're going to have that support. As you progress, obviously you can try and do unaided, but I want you to have something there just to hold on to it. I'm circling out a straight leg. Again, I'm keeping my hips really nice and still and level, pointing to the front. So the movement is coming out, this big ball and sockets joints in our hips that get really tight. We're changing direction. If you're sitting, you can just lift one leg up and draw some circles, big or small, whatever works for you, and relax. If you are balancing, well done, because one leg is taking all your body weight. That's going to help correct any muscular imbalances. It's also going to reduce your risks of falls. That's why balance is really important, but I want you to obviously have support. Pranam. Mummy's here. And you can then maybe try the other leg. Did you know that we're dressing in pink today, Mummy? Yeah. Pranam, pretty in pink. You got us both in pink today by chance. You're wearing my favorite color. Good. And change directions. So maybe you're seated, maybe Mummy, you can just rotate your good leg just a little bit, few hip circles. That's it. If you're standing, how long can you balance? You know, we've done several workouts where we've tested our balance, and they're saying around 10 seconds is a great sign on how long you're going to live. So for our longevity, but you can build up even 3 seconds, 5 seconds, building up slowly. Today, we're going to do our cardio snack first. We're going to start with just 10 seconds of this exercise where we're reaching over. And some of my amazing Zoom participants, like Vinu Uncle, has already grabbed some light weights. Tin cans are perfect. I've got an assortment of different objects here. So mummy, actually you're going to do opposite movement. So you're reaching that way. So your right arm, so this arm, right arm, as that leg goes, right leg goes over. It's opposite direction, if you see what I mean. If you wanted to add in baked bean tins, that's the perfect weight here. Otherwise, just body weight for beginners. We're reaching across. We've done more than 10 seconds. We'll just go for 2 and 1 and relax. Breathe for a minute. You can rest depending on your stamina, your fitness. Obviously, I'm giving you a few seconds to bring that heart rate down, or you could keep moving if you wanted to. It's up to you. But in a way, I want you to peak and then drop. These are short intervals. We're then going into star jumps, so low impact. This workout has no jumps in it, just because I want it to be accessible to everyone. Mummy's doing the seated version. She often does double leg. You can give yourselves a big clap for 5, 4, 3, clap. Good, 2 and 1. You deserve that clap. Are you feeling warmer already? Yes or no? Give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment. Yes? So that just shows we're, 10 minutes in and we're already doing work. So even if you have 3 minutes, these 3 exercises would be great to sprinkle in your day. Last one is we are going to march or jog or even run on the spot, fast feet, and we're going to hold our stomach muscles in and we're going to move those arms. So mummy, you can just move your arms. So if you're not able to do much with your legs, just do the arms. Let's go for that little race to the finish line. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Brilliant work. 3 exercises. 10 seconds even of each is so effective. That is your cardio snack to get our hearts working, reduce risks of things like cardiovascular disease. We're doing a new workout today. I invented this last night. We're going to go from 10 down to 1 with 10 different exercises. The first one is our squats or our leg extensions. We're going to go for 10 reps. But I want everyone to start seated, because I want to show everyone the seated option, but also because I want to make sure that we're recruiting really well our muscles. And these muscles here are our quadriceps. They're at the front of our thighs and they help support our knees. All these muscles are linked. So when I hear of knee pain, this is the exercise I recommend everyone doing, whether you're working from home or you're stuck on the sofa. Lifting one leg, but tightening these muscles. Place your hands and focus your brain on these muscles. Can you feel them working? Yes, mummy? Hold is harder because you can then feel those muscles if you're really tightening and contracting them, and release. You could then change legs, you could change how long you're holding it for, but the main thing I want is this connection from the brain to really work, that mind over muscle connection they call it. That is your level 1. You could do 10 of these with a little hold. Second level, we can all practice again just to warm our muscles up, is using our chair. This is our support. Knees are going out, our feet are over shoulder width apart. Your knees never come in, they go in the same direction as your toes. We're going to hold and maybe lift up a little bit and down. Good, you okay, mummy? Squeezing up, breathe out, breathe in. Again, think about the muscles. It's just a small lift and I'm holding onto the chair to show you, those that are unstable, you've got this support. Relax there. And finally, we'll do one together. I want to check your sit and stand or your squat. You're going to come up nice and slow. Squeezing all the muscles, tightening your glutes, stomach muscles in, back nice and straight. This is without any support. If you're able to stand, you touch down. We're going slow up and slow down. That is your first exercise. Now, when you get used to this, we can add some weights. So maybe you could grab, if you've done these before, a rucksack. Maybe you could use some tin cans. Maybe you could use laundry bottles. Anything you've got, dumbbells if you have them. And we're going for 10. So 10 of whichever level works for you. So we're going to go nice and slow, squeezing up, leg extensions, assisted little few inches off the chair, or this full sit and stand, squeezing up. We're not adding in the shoulder press. We're just focusing on the lower body exercise here. We are building strength. The more research I do, it's all about muscle mass being the key indicator for longevity, for living a long, disease-free life, ideally. That's all we kind of pray for. Squeezing up. Good, mummy. Maybe do your leg extensions or just relax. We've got to count down. I think we're on 3. Breathe out. Slow it down. Breathe in. And 2. Squeeze. Brilliant work. Wherever you are in the world, you are building strength together with this feel-good community, and relax. Now, I feel hot already. Do you? Do you feel good, Mum? Good. So, relax there. Second exercise, again, I'm going to demonstrate. We will do a second round, but this first round, I'm teaching you good form. You can march out or you can watch me. It's your press-ups. So, Mummy, you're going to do them seated. We will all show her how we're going to do seated. We're going to keep our legs nice and wide. You know I love wall press-ups, so if anyone is ready, you can just get used to wherever you're going to do it. But if you're seated, hands against the thighs, I'm pushing against it and I want to build strength in all the upper body. Straight back, I'm coming down. My neck is nice and neutral, bending the elbows, and I push away as I breathe out. So I'm really working. Do you feel these, Mummy? Lovely straight line. Imagine an apple between your chin and chest. So it's nice and neutral. It's not looking up. It's not too far down. Wall press-ups, which some of you know, have been doing my workouts for a while. This is a windowsill, but very similar to the wall. You are going to have your hands, if you're on the wall, at shoulder height. Here it's a little bit lower. It's a little bit more challenging. And nice and wide so that we can really get that bend in the elbows. Inhale, exhale. And you are not hinging. There's no bending at the waist or the hips. There's a lovely straight line from my top of my head down to my heels as I push away. We're doing 9, by the way, Mummy. How many have you done? 7. Good. I will show an advanced option for anyone that may be advanced. We're not doing floor press-ups in this workout, but against a sofa or bed is really hard. Even if you wanted to try 1, as you get stronger, roll out the wrist. So that's supposed to be 9. I'm trying to go through all the big exercises and we'll have a lovely final round when we know all of them. But this first round, I'm showing you them all carefully. You can all guess. I'm going like this. Yes, look at your muscles. Look at your muscles. Very good. Ah, good muscles. I'm having a little moment here. You all look brilliant. I need to just I'm going to take a quick picture of everyone on Zoom because how beautiful and strong do you all look. Yay. Okay, we're doing shoulder press, as you guys have guessed, with or without a weight. You're going to have your palms facing forward. We're doing 8, seated or standing. We are pressing up. Exhaling, elbows come down, weights are by my ears. We squeeze back up. 7. Will you count out loud for me, Mummy? Good. Good, brilliant. My back is straight, my stomach muscles are in.
4.
I'm not swinging, yeah? I want you to focus on your shoulders. Go nice and slow if your weight is light.
5.
Brilliant. This is like a good functional move. 6, brilliant. Like putting something up on a shelf for yourself.
7.
Brilliant. Smile, everyone. And 8. Yay. Did you feel it? Relax there. If your weights felt light, think about in the second round, or maybe when you come back to this workout in the future on YouTube where it's saved, you could increase the weight. Or you could go slower. So it's time under tension. The next exercise, we're all going to take a seat. And first of all, I'm going to show you the upper body part. We are going to keep those elbows here again, palms forward. Here we've got a 90-degree bend between the elbow and the forearm. And then we're going to squeeze in and out. So that's our upper body. Relax your hands for a minute. Place your hands on your lap maybe, or your weights on your lap. The second part of the exercise is the heel raise. Can you see that I'm lifting my heels off the ground? I'm going to work my calf muscles, great for even the times after meals. Your soleus muscle in the calf is great for absorbing extra blood sugar. So for any times where we get those sugar spikes after a very sugary or carbohydrate-rich meal, heel raises are brilliant. Can you feel that on the back of your lower leg? So we're going to tie those two together. We're going to try and do the chest press as the heels come up. We're doing a coordinated movement. Heels come down as we come out. We're going for 7. So we've got 6, squeezing out. Good. 5, nice and controlled. Can you bring your elbows together, my mum on Zoom? 4. So that's it, mum, you've got it. And 3. Brilliant. Mummy, can you lift your elbows a little bit higher? Good. 2. And 1. Good. It's quite a hard movement. So I can see, so what's happening is my mum, and I'm looking at both mums, one's on Zoom and one is here. Mummy, show me that move again, what you just did with the arms, just the arms. Yeah, that's better. What was happening is that she was bringing her hands together first. What I want is for us to be here and we squeeze in, use the elbows to touch and then come out perfectly there. Do you feel the difference? It's harder, right? To keep these elbows at this shoulder height rather than down here, and to actually bring them all together and out. We are then, can you feel that, using all of our pectoral muscles as well as our shoulders and our upper back and the heel raises. So that was 7 of those. We're now going to go with a much lighter weight. So tin cans would be amazing for this one. We're going to go for our leg extensions that we did earlier to warm up for the sit and stands. So we're adding this leg extension, but we're also going to do a nice frontal raise with the arms. They're coming up to shoulder height, palms down, and release. This is combination moves. If it's difficult, or if you're new to this, just do the legs or the arms to shoulder height and down. Body nice and straight. Breathe out, breathe in. We breathe out on the hard bit, the lift, and release. How many have we done, Mummy?
5.
Good. We're doing 6 and relax. Brilliant. I'm doing a little 10 to 0 just because it gives us a bit of structure. The next exercise for 5 rounds is, if you've got a band or if you haven't, grab a belt, grab a pair of old tights. Obviously these you can purchase very easily online. They come in different resistances. We're doing Lavina's shoulder floss. We're mixing the exercises up this week because every session is different and I want you to keep going back to them on YouTube. We're going to have our shoulders relaxed. The aim is to try and come up and over, eventually with straight arms all the way up and over. But I see people young and old that are struggling because we're sitting for long periods to get this full range of mobility in that shoulder joint. So if you need to bend the arms, you bend the arms. If you need to just go a little bit up and down, you do that. And over time, we're doing 5 of these. This will hopefully get easier if you practice daily. Feel good shoulder flossing, as I call it. 2, lovely. Last one, up and over. Can you feel that? And release. That exercise while you rest or march out can be made harder by holding the band closer together. So you're really using the resistance, or you can leave it nice and loose. And I won't spot too many of our regulars out on Zoom, but Taruna Auntie has joined, and she's had a shoulder fracture from a fall. And I saw today that even she is now managing to at least get up to here, which is brilliant, Taruna Auntie. Well done. I can see progress every week she's joined, whether she was one-armed before and not able to even do anything, and with her pain. So super work, very inspiring. We're going into bicep curls now. This is our bicep muscle. It's really important to help us lift things, to carry things, all about how we're using exercises to strengthen our muscles here to help us with our day-to-day activities. You don't have to use a weight, but some tin cans would be perfect, some water bottles, plastic of course. Shoulders back and down. We're only going for 4. I'll show you the move first in case you're new to it. I'm curling straight wrists, so my wrists don't bend, up and lengthening all the way down. But can you guess, Mummy? We're going to go for 4 seconds on the way up and 4 seconds on the way down. Do what you can. We're only doing 4 reps, so we're going for 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Did you feel that? Little change there. So just adding time under tension. You change the tempo. You don't have to increase the weight. It's just another way to progress. It's all about progressive overload. We're going back just to 3 simple head circles. This is a nice one where you could just march on the spot, or you could just sit, and we're going for 3 in each direction. So 3 big circles, breathing, really taking time out here to give your neck some self-care, changing directions. I'm not even marching, I'm just enjoying this lovely bit of mobilization, stretching, release. Last one for me, and relax. Similarly, we're going to do the hip circles that we did in our warm-up. So Mummy, you can do it seated, lengthening out one leg. If anyone wants to balance, please make sure you've got a support that's not going to move, a wall, a table, something like that. And we're going to go for just 2 on each leg, but we're going to go nice and slow, Mummy. So obviously I can balance without anything, so I'm going to really hold my core muscles for stabilizing. And we're going to just go nice and slow all the way round. We're doing 2 and 1, and now we're changing direction. Obviously, if you're balancing on one leg, just see if you can hover, that's the progress, and relax. Or you may need to touch down because you're taking all your body weight on one side. And can you feel it? Because we're going nice and slow. Keep your whole torso really nice and still, so the movement is coming out of that hip joint. We're changing sides, so I'm going to go nice and slow. Really slow circle. Feel it. Feel that joint working. And change direction. So one big circle and two. So it was two in each direction. And relax. We've got the last exercise. Those last two are nice and easy. We're going to go for a minute, if we can, of boxing. I'm going to actually time us, so we make sure we go for a minute. If you want to add in your tin cans or weights, you can. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let me keep that timer on. Let's go. Punch it out. A minute may be hard. You may need to stop and start. If you can, you're going to progress. You're going to use this workout. We are on minute 33 if you need to come back to this workout to see how your stamina increases over time. You can march, you can jog, you could just use the arms, which is quite tiring. We've done 30 seconds, so keep going, everyone. If you need to rest and rejoin, you do that. This is a challenge. At the end, we've got 15 seconds, team. Well done. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Wow, well done, Mummy. You didn't stop. How do you feel?
Yeah, good.
Good. You're not even out of breath. The weights there got me out of breath. How does everyone feel? Give me a thumbs up if you manage the minute, or write down maybe not yet, a little bit less. A lot of you on Zoom who've been doing my workouts for several years, I'm very proud of you, because that just shows your stamina, your VO2 max, your capability, your heart, your respiratory system. Very, very impressed. We're going from the top. We know the 10 exercises. We're going to work a little bit quicker. So, Mummy, you're going to do leg extensions. I'm going to be doing sit and stand. If anyone needs to do any of the versions that we did earlier, please do what you can. We're going for 10. I know I'm slightly out of breath still, but we're going to go. We're not adding in the shoulder press. 10. Nice and slow. So, Mummy, you can hold out maybe until I come down, depending on how you feel. 9. Breathe out. Breathe in. Slowing that movement down as well is so effective. 8. Can you count for me? 7. Good. Are you tightening those muscles in your leg? Good. This is our ability to hopefully keep standing ourselves. 5. Independence as we age. Good. 4. Breathing out. Coming down. Lovely. Feel those muscles. Are you good, Mummy?
1.
Are we on 1? Yes? We'll do one more for luck. I think I had 1 left there. Well done. Did you check your form? Hopefully you felt that. We're going, when we can, into our 9 press-ups. So seated against the lower surface is much harder. I will do it against the windowsill, or you can do it against your wall. Think about building strength in our upper body. That's the hard part. It takes time and a lot of practice. If you're against the wall, to make it harder, you can move your feet further away. Being closer is easier. So I'm just giving you ways to progress. Shall we go, Mummy? Can you count for 9? Do you count yourselves, or we'll count for you?
No.
Breathe out as you push away. Good.
8.
Lovely. Make sure you feel it. Really focus.
7.
Lovely. Keep going. Keep going, everyone. I want to see my mum. Are you getting up against the wall on On Zoom, she's there, she's good. She's giving me a wave. Keep going. Some of you against the wall, some of you on the chair. That's brilliant. Whatever you can do.
3,
Good. 3 you got left. Stomach muscles in tight.
2,
Back straight. Lovely. Wow, I can really feel those, even just against a nice incline. You could do that if you're cooking, if you're sitting for too long. What have we got next? Can you remember? Shoulder presses for 8. So here we're doing our shoulder press, just upper body movement, maybe with some light weights. Always bend your legs every time you pick and drop your weights. And we're going to have our palms forward. Should we do a different press this time? We're actually going to have our palms towards our faces if you want variety. And we're going to push up, exhaling and down. So they're just a little bit closer to our faces, just a different position, targeting slightly different muscles in the shoulders. Good. So we're on 6. Mummy, keep counting for me. 5. Can you count out loud for me?
4,
Brilliant. Squeeze up and down. And 3. Oh, I hope Zoom hasn't frozen. No, there we go. If any problems on Zoom, head over to YouTube. We're live. And how many, Mummy? Last one?
1.
Yay, last one for luck. Brilliant work. Are you feeling it now? A little bit less rest. So if you need more rest, take it. We're moving in to that chest press, which we found is quite a tricky move. It's from here, where my hands are directly above my elbows. Elbows stay at shoulder height, not down here. We're trying to keep them here. And we're going to squeeze in, but we're going to add in the heel raises if you want. So we're going to go for 7. In and out, lifting the heels. 6. If the heels confuse you, just do the chest press. 5. Brilliant. Much better. 4. Can you keep those elbows up, Mummy? Good. 3. Ooh, I can feel it. 2, getting strong. And last one. Relax there. Have a bit of a breather. I did say we're going to whiz through 10 to 0, but let's have a breather. We're now going to do in our front raises, so our arms are nice and straight, our shoulders are relaxed, our spine is nice and long. Big smiles. We add in the leg extension if we want, as our palms are facing down, hands come up to shoulder height, nice and straight with a leg extension. That's an option. We got 4 more because we're doing 6. 4. Good. 3. You can add a hold at the top to make it harder. 2. Keep breathing. And 1. Excellent work. We're going to go straight into our shoulder floss. If you've got a belt, a gown tie, a resistance band, you can march or you can just stand or sit. We're going for 5 of these, only 5, but we're going to make them as good as we can, whatever works for you with your range. Eventually nice and symmetrical, up and over. So in front of the mirror is perfect to see where both sides are even. Can you do this every morning like you floss your teeth? 3, good. Do it at your own pace. I'm on last 2. Mummy, you good? Very good, well done. Do what you can. Last 1. If you could feel that now, because your muscles are really engaged from all the other exercises. Did everyone feel that?
Yes.
Yay, good. It's a bit more difficult now. We usually do those at the beginning for our mobility. We're doing bicep curls. So we're make sure whenever you lift any weight, that your wrist stays nice and straight. it doesn't bend. So whatever weight you're using, I want you to protect your wrists. We are going to hold a nice weight and those nice slow bicep curls. Elbows are tucked into the side of the body. The back is straight, so I'm not rounding. I'm nice and straight and upright. Big smiles. We're going to go for 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you feel it in these muscles? Last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, makes a difference. If anyone wants a challenge with the head circles, you can maybe hold your weights on the side of your body just like this. Just keep holding. You've got a bit of grip strength going there. We're going for 3 head circles in each direction. So 3 one way, 3 the other. Oh, it feels so good. Does that feel all right, Mummy? I'm giving you all a little treat here in between our exercises, changing directions. 3, good, and 2, to show you how effective just this movement can be if you're sitting for long periods, to ease out any tension and relax. Brilliant work. We've got our 2 slow hip circles. Nice and big if you can. I'm going to use the chair as support. If you're standing, you've got something to support you, or over time you can balance by using your core strength. It will take time, but if you're able to, Mummy, you can just do 2 nice and slow in each direction on each leg. So 1 and 2, and I'm changing direction. 1, nice and slow, and 2. Trying not to move my hips too much, yep? So I'm not moving the side. I'm literally, this movement is very deep because I want you to mobilize the hips that get tight. And we hear about hip replacements. We want to really work our hips, especially when people are sitting for long periods. Good. Change direction. 2 in each direction. Last one for me. And relax. How are we doing? Are we ready for our finisher? We've got the minute of boxing, everyone. Are we ready? We're going to put our timer on and see if we can go in 5 seconds. You're going to pick up your weights. You can jog, march, or just sit. Let's go for a minute if we can. Literally punching out. Do what you can. Push it, push it, push it. I want you to get rid of any stress, any tension, any anxiety. You're boxing it all away. We are fighters. You're all amazing. Keep going if you can. You've done 20 seconds. Keep punching, punching, punching. Good, Mummy. You're focused. Brilliant. You've got 30 seconds, everyone. Super, super work. Well done on Zoom. Brilliant work. Keep going, keep going. If you can, you have got 15 seconds, guys. I'm going to do the last bit with you. 10, 9, 8, 7. Rest if you need to, obviously. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, relax. How are we feeling? Check in with yourself. Out of 10, are you asleep, which is a 0? Or are you an 8, really out of breath? A 10, well, Lavina, I can't do any more. Can you drop a number in the comments? Or give me your fingers up in the air on Zoom. My mum is a 7. How do you feel? 7, brilliant. Andrew, 7. We've got Taruna Auntie, 6. Who else have we got today? Varshanti, 8. I can see Purnima Auntie, Ambujam Auntie, Bimal Chansing, Rashval Samranima, Pravin Shah. Hamida Nathu, Geeta Patel, give yourselves a massive round of applause. First of all, for our stretch, which is very important, so don't rush off. We're going to give ourselves a big feel-good hug. You're going to open out your arms. It's like a seated or standing cat-cow. Open out your chest, lift your chin. Inhale, give yourselves a big hug, but really wrap those arms round the back, chin to chest. Tuck the tailbone under. You guys deserve this hug. This is our chance to give yourself a bit of self-love. We're going to do another one from Mummy and me to all of you, wherever you are, whenever you use this workout. If you've got a loved one near you, go and grab them if you can. This is my chance to give Mummy a big feel-good hug. Inhale, exhale. Oh, well done, Nisha. Good girl. So good. Well done, everyone. We're going to do some seated stretches now. Very important to reduce risk of injury, so please stretch. This is just as important as the exercises. We're going to have one leg coming out to the front. I'll just show you that my heel is lifted, heel is on the ground, toes are coming towards me, leg is lovely and straight. I'm going to inhale here, lengthen the spine, and then I'm going to bring myself forward, maybe aiming for my hands on my toes, maybe just relaxing them down on the leg, but relax your shoulders, your head, your neck, and take some deep breaths, hopefully a nice straight leg. Do what you can. You should feel a lovely stretch from the back of your leg down to the heel. Your arms should be straight, your back should be releasing. We're holding for a bit longer. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So on the next one, just slowly roll up, unravel your spine. This is your moments here of self-care. And it's also going to help reduce any soreness that you may feel from new exercises. Really important time to give yourself. And other side, let's hold. We are doing static stretching, it's called. So ideally, you would hold for 20 to 30 seconds on each side. So if you fancy doing more stretching, just go onto my YouTube, find a workout. It's usually the last 5 minutes. You can just do a stretch snack any time of the day. Inhale, exhale. One more breath in here on this side. And then the next exhale, slowly roll it up. We've done a lot today, so we're going to just stretch out our shoulders. We've done quite a bit of upper body. We're going to bring one arm straight, other hand interlocks either above or below the elbow. Relax that shoulder, and we're just going to draw this arm in, looking over that shoulder. Should feel a nice release. Can you feel this, Mummy? Yeah, nice deep breaths. And relax, good. And the other side, just holding, brilliant, releasing everything off. Really important stretches. Good, we're gonna just stretch out the neck. So we're gonna bring one hand to the opposite ear. Try and relax this arm either by your side, or you could even bring it behind your back. And then we're just going to put a bit of pressure, so you're easing that ear down towards that shoulder. Maybe turn your gaze so you're looking down. Can you feel a nice stretch from your ear? Can you feel that, Mummy? Yeah, nice and tall. Breathe in to release any tension and release. We're going to do the same on the other side. Good, just easing out. Again, relax that shoulder. Maybe just drop the arm by your side or interlock behind. You can turn your gaze, because I can feel that little bit more as I look down, but wherever feels tight. Breathe in, breathe out. Hopefully your heart rate has come down as well after that workout. Super work. We're going to do one final stretch, just seated. We could maybe bring one leg, if it allows you, your foot onto the opposite knee. If not, maybe you can just hug that knee in, or you could even do the first stretch again. But if you're here, you're going to just try and push very gently against that knee. I'm flexing these toes towards, pointing them towards that knee. And if, to deepen this stretch, you should feel it around your hips and your glutes. You could lean forward. It's quite a deep stretch. It could be quite hard to even ease this knee down a little bit. That could be enough for you today. Wherever you are, breathe in for 2 deep breaths. We're doing a bit of a longer stretch today, so this is a good one to remember. What's the date today, Mummy? 6th of October. This session is a good bit of stretching to come back to. So we could ease this leg out, other side, knee, maybe just easing it down, but don't overstretch. Just do what your body allows. Maybe leaning forward so my chest is coming towards that shin. Breathing, inhale, exhale, try and relax the upper body and release. We're going to do a nice full stretch, so just literally lifting up, interlocking the fingers. Then I've turned the palms upwards, so I'm going to do it standing. I'm going to reach over to one side, lovely side stretch. Inhale, exhale, back to the middle, other side. Beautiful smiles, everyone. You're all amazing. And we've got our feel good finish. Hope you feel good. We're going to take a nice big positive inhale as we lift the arms up, fill ourselves with positivity. Inhale, exhale as those arms come down, release any negativity, tension. Mummy, could you do one in Gujarati for us?
ઊંડો શ્વાસ લ્યો, બધા શુભ વિચારો અંદર લઈ જાઓ. બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો, બધા અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
Lovely. One final big positive inhale. Capture that positivity. Hands meet at the top. Bring it down to your amazing heart center. Do take a moment of gratitude. It's a privilege to be able to move. It's more of a privilege to me to be able to move with all of you. Please share my workouts. Please subscribe to YouTube. Please drop a comment every time you use them. You're all amazing. I will see you all next week on Friday at 10 o'clock, but everything is saved for you. I hope you feel great. And we do have lots of workouts in Gujarati as well. It reminds me when Mummy does that final one in Gujarati from the beginning of the pandemic. So if that helps any of your South Asian friends, do show them the playlist on YouTube. It is also Menopause Awareness Month at the moment, so there's a whole menopause playlist on my YouTube channel, but it's really important because we're emphasizing cardiovascular disease and how we can improve our cardiovascular health. So try and just maybe sprinkle in the exercise snacks through your day. I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube and come and say a little hello to my amazing Zoom participants. So well done to everyone on YouTube. Please let me